Hi there. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about comparing and contrasting. Comparing and contrasting is a really important comprehension skill in second grade. That's why we cover it so often. In this lesson, we'll be comparing and contrasting within one text. When we're comparing, we're looking for how things are alike or the same. So we might be looking for keywords like alike, same, resemble. And when we're contrasting, we're looking at how things are different. So we might be looking for some keywords like different, not the same, in contrast. On the other hand, might be another one we'll find. So we have some text in front of us. The title of this passage is My Brother and I. We're going to read the passage and then we're going to go back and see if we can find those key words that are showing us how we can compare and contrast the two brothers. My brother and I. Isn't it strange that two people from the same family can be alike and yet very different at the same time? Take me and my brother Jared, for example. Sometimes my mom says we are like each other. Other times we are as different as night and day. First of all, we are alike because we resemble one another. We are both tall with skinny legs, long arms, and dark hair. My teacher always says, "You look just like your brother Jared." Also, we both play basketball, but I'm actually better than he is. We both love ice cream for dessert, especially on Friday nights after pizza. Not everything is the same about us, though. One way we are different is that Jared loves to read. However, my favorite subject is math. This works out, though, because we can help each other with our homework. Another way we are different is that Jared eats all his vegetables at dinner every night. On the other hand, I like to hide my peas and broccoli under my napkin. I always hope my mom doesn't notice. She always does. I guess that's how families are. You are a little bit the same and a little bit different from one another. I do know one thing. Even when he drives me crazy, I still think Jared is the best brother in the world. Alright, so now I've switched the page in front of you. It's the same exact passage that we just read, My Brother and I. But if you look at the top, you'll see the notes. The words in bold italics are the compare keywords. Underlined words are contrast keywords. So we're going to take a look at the passage and look for those bold and underlined words. My Brother and I. That's the title. It's not underlined necessarily to show that it's contrasting. Isn't it strange that two people from the same family can be alike and yet very different at the same time? So in this one sentence, I see two bolded words. So same and alike are a key word that we're comparing. And there's that underlined word different, which means we're contrasting. Right, here we are at the sentence. Take me and my brother Jared, for example. Sometimes my mom says we are like each other. Other times we are as different as night and day. Notice that bold word like. So far we've seen some comparing words. We've seen same, alike, like. Other times we are as different as night and day. So here we have that contrast word different, which makes sense because when you're contrasting something, you're looking at how it's different. All right, let's go to the second paragraph. First of all, we are alike because we resemble one another. When you resemble someone, you look similar to them. So it's kind of like saying it's the same. So again, alike, resemble, like, same, comparing words. We are both tall with skinny legs, long arms, and dark hair. There's another comparing keyword, both. They're both alike in those ways. My teacher always says you look just like your brother Jared. So there they are comparing the two boys to each other and how they look similar with their legs, arms, and dark hair. Also, we both play basketball. But I'm actually better than he is. So there's that contrasting word, but. They're explaining that they both play basketball, but there's a difference there. The difference being that he's actually better than his brother. We both love ice cream for dessert, especially on Friday nights after pizza. There's that comparing word bolded, both. Not everything is the same about us, though. One way we are different is that Jared loves to read. However, my favorite subject is math. There's that contrasting word, however. They're stating one thing, and then they use the term however to show you that they're contrasting it. So Jared loves to read. However, the other brother's favorite subject is math. This works out, though, because we can help each other with our homework. Another way we are different is that Jared eats all his vegetables at dinner every night. On the other hand, notice that phrase is underlined? On the other hand, I like to hide my peas and broccoli in my napkin, under my napkin. So there's another way they're contrasting the two brothers by what they like to eat at dinner time. All right, so in front of you now is a comparing and contrasting chart. Notice the title, Compare and Contrast Keywords here. Over here we have the word compare, and on this side is contrast. Here are the keywords that we spoke of: alike, resemble, both, like, same. So if you see those keywords in a passage, you know how the author of the text is telling you how items are the same, how they're comparing one another. Contrast keywords: different, but, however, on the other hand. Now here on this side of the column, we listed ways that the two brothers are alike. And over here on this side of the column, we're listing how the two brothers are different. We compared the two brothers. We said they both look alike. Both are tall with skinny legs. And they both love ice cream for dessert. And in contrast, the author is a better ball player than Jared. Jared loves to read, but the author's favorite subject is math. And Jared eats his vegetables every night. The author hides his vegetables. Now for the next activity, you will read a passage and then you will complete the compare and contrast chart on your own. You will be looking for those key words that show you where you're comparing and where you're contrasting. If you get stuck, you can always come back to this lesson and refer back to the keywords listed here. Good luck!